That's my dude right there, man, Master Yoda. Welcome to Leverage Your Income, everyone. And as promised, a little late, but we here. We're gonna make good on our promises. I'm going to give you our Leverage Your Income. I was about to say Craigslist ads training. All right. So, welcome. My name is Keith L. Jones, aka the Coach, and I'm currently EVP Gold inside of my econ. All right, and this is some of the tactics that was taught to me from one of my co-members in the inner circle that really works. So I wanted to test them out myself, and by testing them out and seeing the results, I want to share to you with some of the things that I utilize to generate leads and to start converting them. Okay. So, disclaimer, you have to put in the work. Don't think just because you watch this training and you're magically going to start generating leads from Craigslist. You have to put in the work. And we're going to share with you a step by step system that works. Okay, so it works with the system that I'm sharing with you. Meaning, if you deviate from the plan, I can't promise that it will work for you. All right? So before we begin, please get a pen and some paper to take notes with. Eliminate all distractions. Keep an open mind before you start to judge. Comment, leverage your income. Hashtag leverage your income. Like and share this video, even if you're watching the replay, if you find this to give you some type of value. All right? And if you would like to get on my list for free monthly trainings or more, there's my information, and let's go. Craigslist training. That is the main topic, all right? However, I'm going to cover three key points. The first point is the system. The second point is why we use the system. And the third point is setting up your Craigslist ad. Give me 1 second. Let me go ahead and take a swig of this water. Well, it's peach punch. And let me go ahead and get going. So, the system, ladies and gentlemen. And the system is simply this. In order to set up a Craigslist ad, you need a system in place that will help you convert said leads. All right? So, I'm going to give you, I want to say step three instead of starting with the Craigslist ad because it's easy just to set up a Craigslist ad and just put an ad on Craigslist. But if you don't have the proper system set up, you're going to waste your money. All right. So I'm going to give you pre setting up your Craigslist ad. So what you need to have in place is some type of landing page. And what I mean by a landing page is somewhere you're going to be able to capture an email. Okay. Excuse me. Someone is. I hear some rattling in the back. Could everyone, please mute themselves. Thank you.
Keith,
So you need something that. Yes.
sorry to cut you off, man.
Yes.
Your screen
Can you
share's
hear me?
off. Yes.
Okay. It's off. Let me see. What about now? I might not be able to go in full present mode. Present mode. Can you see it now?
No. Reconnect it. I think I might have messed it up, man. I'm sorry.
I'll just do it over myself. No problem, my brother. Tell me now.
All right. Yes, yes,
Can
you're
you see
back.
it?
Yes. I'm not going to touch anything else.
I'm
You're
going
good.
full. I believe you're sabotaging me, man. It's cool though. I see it. I feel it. No problem, man.
All right, I'm out.
What about how? When did it start? Did it start?
It stopped. I was
All right,
trying to
so I'm
mute.
with.
The, you're good.
All right, I'm just gonna start over from the beginning real quick. So, in, before you actually set up your Craigslist ad, all right, what you need to have in place is a system. And that system is basically all it is a marketing system. And this needs to be in place because it's one thing to set up the ads and get people to raise their hand. It's another thing to have workers working for you and a system in place working for you to convert that ad. I mean that individual that raised their hand that need whatever product you're promoting. All right. So that simple system, which is a marketing system, it has a capture page, a landing page. This is where you capture said individual's email. Okay, this is important because you need to build a list. Okay, when they raise their hand, before you send them any information on any business, okay, you need to attempt to capture their email. What's going to happen is some of them is going to give you their email, some of them is going to give you a fake email, and some of them are not going to give you an email at all inbound. All right? We're not worried about the ones that's not going to give you the right email or a email at all because if they were serious, they would have given you that information. So once you collect that information, okay, you're going to send them to a sales page, which is basically a overview or a presentation on said product that you're promoting. Okay? And once they do that as well, your marketing system is going to start sending them a pre-built email campaign. All right? And that's very important, okay? Because you're going to already have a email campaign set up if you join the right marketing system. Now, I've seen this question come up a lot, and and I was guilty of this too. you know, I've heard build have a marketing system, send um, traffic to the marketing system, lead capture page, and collect emails and let the email campaign do the work. The one step that most people didn't, well, 95% of the people I was following didn't tell me was I need to start building and cultivating a relationship with my email list through daily broadcasting. And for me, it's one thing hearing about how or what I should be doing, but it's another thing um, for me to be taught. And recently, I learned a easy way to actually create daily email broadcasts to cultivate your list and to get them to see the value that you have within yourself. I recently posted some of the emails that I sent to my list in our Facebook group and in our chat box. So I'm showing you what I'm doing and what I've been implementing just to tie all this Craigslist information together, all right? Because again, it's one thing to create and generate leads. It's another thing to share um, value and content and building a relationship with said individuals because they're in everyone else's marketing system too. What makes you different? What are you doing to show them that they should join your team? All right. So if you're not email broadcasting or having a marketing system, that might be one of the reasons why it's hard for you to get individuals to join your business because it's proven. You can Google this. It takes a person an average of 7 reminders or sending what's just on the tip of my exposures to make a buying decision. All right, just because they got on your list and they went you bought some leads and they got onto your capture page doesn't mean they're ready to buy at that moment. Think about your situation. When you first heard of something, were you ready to buy at that moment you heard it? Or did you have to rearrange some stuff, pay some bills, and things of that nature? Life happens, all right? So, again, the key is before you get your Craigslist ad set up, you need to have some type of system in place. And once you get those leads coming in after they raise their hand and you send them your landing page, you're going to utilize this system to help convert those leads. Because even right here, you're going to be able to share your journey on your social wall, Facebook, Facebook fan page, Facebook groups, Google Plus, LinkedIn, Twitter, Craigslist. You're just pushing all these individuals here because they are all raising their hand, collecting their email, sending them to the sales page that either the company or your team created for you. You don't even have to do it, and start learning how to utilize your system and send an email out to your list every 2 or 3 days. You will see the difference. Right now, you're not even talking to them. They don't even know you exist. Life is continue to happen with these individuals. I hope I'm making the point, getting my point across. Okay, if you're not, you know, think about how many lists you're on from your favorite stores or your favorite grocery stores or food shows or I don't know, you know what you get your email from different companies. They're making sure you remember them. They're making sure I remember them. We have to do the same thing. This is your business. Follow the business model. Use the system. All right. So the first key point is you must have the system. I mean, if you're not in my business, I get it. But even if you're looking to promote anything else, you need some type of system in place. McDonald's doesn't have the best burgers, but they have a awesome system in place. Remember that. And that food is killing us. And we still buy it. It's the system. All right. So let's go to step two. Why? Simple. Systems work, people don't. I mean, for whatever reasons, you know, a system is in place so you cannot deviate from that. If you rely on yourself doing all the work and remembering it with juggling everything we have in life, it just won't work. I tried it and I didn't have any success. I mean, I learned things, I learned what not to do, but I didn't receive or start receiving the type of success that I'm having now until I start following somebody that helped me understand why systems work and people don't. I mean, it's self-explanatory. You know, this is why you need to prepare yourself before you set up your Craigslist ad. Please tell me it didn't happen again. Oh, all right, I heard somebody. All right, so let me go to the third key component, and that's now setting up your. I want to get out of here, and right before I get to that, I'm going to show you something that I use that will definitely help you and we'll set up the follow up speaker that's going to share how to set up a Craigslist ad because this is coming from training that he created for us. And that's John Stevens. And as you see, the Elite Craigslist training. If you're part of our team, get back with someone and we can get this to you with a step by step setting it up, actually. But the reason why I'm here is because, I mean, we give you everything, ladies and gentlemen. We even give you a copy of the exact same script that I used to generate a couple leads already. So, as you see right here, here's the ad. I put in Craigslist. Want a big credit score increase on all three credit reports? Affordable. That's the title. The body. Want a big credit score increase on all three credit bureau reports? Where where you can get it done in lightning speed at the lowest cost in the industry and unlimited service with no hitting use apps, hitting no hitting no hitting fees, no big deposits required. Text credit score increase to your number. Here's the script, and I will reply back with the information or reply by email. We will fix your credit faster than any other credit repair company because we get you started on the same day. No waiting for weeks to rack up a larger bill or disputing one mark at a other the others will beat our price or have the big credit score increase results. We even share with you a picture that could get you started, but we also let you know to find different pictures at different things. All right. We also give you a script. So I am showing you the script, but I'm also going to share you what I did. All right. So basically, one of the strategies I used was at the end of this, I placed to text credit score increase to my number, and I posted that script on Craigslist in two states. $5 for 30 days. All right. And when they actually, one second, I don't know like when this happened. Is this it? Yes, it is. Actually, when they actually text me credit score increase, John instructed me if I no, I can't. Well, on that page, I don't want to cancel this out and mess up anything. I was just on where it gave me the script. John instructed us to go ahead and when they first text that to you, to send them a quick reply where you can actually copy and paste it in your notes on your phone, okay? Because they're going to text you on your phone and it will say, "Thank you for responding. I'm currently on my way into the office. I will text you the information as soon as I get in." Simple. And it's on that, that script I just showed you. And it says wait for about 5 to 20 minutes. And when you feel like it's been enough time, go ahead and text them this. So in this one, it just says, "Thank you for your patience. The process is simple and it just breaks it down. We're able to help you permanently and legally delete the negative and derogatory items on your credit report." I mean, you could go ahead, I could go through and send it. I could go through and read it, but we will give you that script so you could use. But you see, it just says, just there's tons of calls of actions in there. Learn more, enroll at. I'm sending again. I'm showing you where now I'm using the system. All right, I did the pre phase. Now I'm setting up the Facebook ads, and I'm sure connecting them. All right. After they text me, I see that they're serious. All right. I send them to my capture page to collect their email and send them to the sales page to explain everything. Okay. I even do it down here again, and now they're on my list. Key, ladies and gentlemen, they're on my list now. So they might not remember me 2, 3 days, after I initially contact them. I can even give them a call because now I have their number. But even if I call them, I'm following up. The key is now that you have that lead on your list or in your phone to follow up with them. All right. So that's going to be my portion. Mine was very quick and straight to the point. I do want to bring back on John so he can finish up everything else on the Craigslist ads, and he can actually, hopefully, show you live of how to create a simple Craigslist ad. John, can you hear me?
Yes, Keith, can you hear me? You good? All right. Keith, that was awesome, man. Definitely some good quality there and a good lead in. I appreciate the love on that. I've since then made just a couple, not really changes. This process still works. Keith's been testing this process, and it's always going to work. I just went a little bit more personal with it. You've got to watch the thing with Craigslist. Like, don't be scared to do Craigslist, but understand that some places. Let me just give you a literal example. Do not. I target some college towns. A lot of that's a little bit of a nugget there, but a lot of college kids are always trying to get their credit up because either they ruin it or they're very impulsive buyers. Don't target a specific college town that may or may not be a law school. Not that anything's wrong with that. Nothing's wrong with what we do, but that's the only place so far that I've been denied a Craigslist ad. So just keep that in mind. I'm going to see if I can share my screen. Let's see. Okay, can y'all see my screen? Anybody?
Yes, I can see it. Can you hear
Y'all
me?
see
I
that?
can see it.
Okay. Okay, awesome. So I've got some stuff going on Craigslist. We're just going to take a peek at this specific one. So this one I did in Greensboro, North Carolina, which is a couple hours away from me. There's a couple things I want to tell y'all with these ads as well. I'm going to show you a quick step-by-step. I'm not actually going to post one because I don't have it ready. But I want to give you guys kind of an overview of how we do this. So this is a picture that I had taken, I don't know when, but it made me look kind of professional. So what I did was I took some kind of keywords and I went into an application on my phone and entered this information with this stuff on top of my picture, use it as my picture, and also added some proof pictures, right? This is some of my stuff, but we have a huge library of stuff from our group and from Takeover that you can actually use to work in on this. I've been getting several texts, several emails like crazy. I'm not going to go into the email portion of it today, but I just wanted to show you guys. I changed the script just a little bit if you can see it, because we got a free book, remember? So I wanted to go ahead and incorporate that in some kind of way. So I start out, in our new book, Leverage a Credit. Our new book is provided for free, no strings attached. We give you an in-depth look at how your credit is scored, how you can identify errors, and how we show you how we can legally fix it. So, and then I kind of kept everything the same. So, I just kind of played around, change it where I could send them a free book. It also gives me an opportunity to add a little bit more communication in the text. When they text, free credit score increase right there. I'm going to do exactly like Keith said, just give me 1 second. And it all kind of stemmed from actually a true story where I was driving and I got the first time I posted one, a couple hours later, my phone starts blowing up. Your phone will blow up with this method. And I was like, man, I don't text and drive. I don't even like to read them. So I had a quick text because I sell real estate, so I pre-programmed some text in there that I can send out where, hopefully I don't lose that new lead if it is. And One of them said, I'm driving, I'll be at the office shortly and I'll get back with you. And I sent it and, get a response back relatively quickly of, all right, that's cool. So I already created like a real person type aspect of that. And then, go in and send them the long text that Keith showed. And then on the back side, since we've got this free book, we go ahead and send them, oh, by the way, I forgot, here's the link to your free book. And that's going to revert you back to the very beginning of this training where you send them to a lead capture page. So essentially, in what we use, they get 3 different links for 3 different things. And that gives you 3 chances to capture that lead and or bring them in. I've brought in, I think, 4 people from Craigslist. So it works, I promise. All right, so I'm going to run through real quick. I'm going to stay in Greensboro. I'm going to show you guys how to actually post this. Keith had some technical difficulties a minute ago, but I just got up and running. So if I repeat anything, I do apologize. If I do, it's probably something you really need to listen to the first or the second time. All right, so what you do is you go to Craigslist, you pick your town. Actually, let me back all the way back out. Okay, so you can pick anywhere, right? And there's methods that, you can figure that out. But, since I live literally right in here, I got these options. So I kind of tackle these markets. The first thing you need to do, let me go to Charlotte because it's a little bit bigger. Go into that Craigslist area. You want to go into services and financial services. All right, once you get in, you want to see how many credit repair things are in here. It looks like we got a bunch of junk in here. I'm not going to say junk, but people, you can post anything. So that's the only one I see, which is a good sign, which means I will be posting a Craigslist ad in Charlotte tonight, just so y'all know. So I'm not really sure who did this. This very well may be my econ. Please, for the love of God, if these cost $5, okay, and it's the best $5 you will spend in marketing, okay. And if you tell me you don't got $5, you're lying because I can find it right now. Are you looking to buy a house car, get a job, blah blah blah, credit holding you back? All right, don't wait, call today. So they don't even have a number or anything. I don't really understand. This is kind of poor training on this behalf. So we're just going to leave this one and we're going to make one that's better. So you start out, you're on this page. You want to go to create a posting. First of all, let me back up just a tad. I'm not going to leave this page. Make sure it's popping up that you have an email address logged in. I actually made one for Craigslist. I'm currently not using it. Don't ask me why. It's a long story. Nothing wrong with it, but I just found out that I have better access to my actual live email account. So I can kind of get, I like full spectrum on my phone. I have OCD for those of y'all that know me closely. So I gotta know everything. All right, so what you're gonna do once you're on this posting page and you're logged in, because you gotta pay a little bit, you are going to go to service offered right here. I hope y'all can see my mouse. Click it. All right, and you can do this from your phone too. I was gonna show you from my phone, but everything's just being everything tonight. So choose a category and you want to do financial services. So it's right here, $5 per post. Like I said, please do not do free post, okay? Like you are not going to get any traction if you're gonna try to be cheap and spend and save $5 on your business, okay? Just don't. Financial services, $5, bam, we're in the posting. So I'm not sure, my notepads are not up. I just reset my computer. Let me see. Y'all might get into some of my personal stuff here. I don't care. Oh, no, sorry, sticky notes. If y'all got this on your computer, it is the best note-taking, copy-paste, anything that I've ever experienced. Of course, it might not pull up. All right, so all right, I got a better idea. Y'all just bear with me, please. All right, so I'm going to do some copy and paste right here. This is another way to do it. You can literally probably go into my post and copy and paste, or copy it to your sticky notes if your sticky notes decide to work that night. All right, title, paste. Always make sure that you do put in a specific location. I've seen some terrible posts where people just put in like everywhere because they think that's going to get them more coverage. If I'm on Craigslist looking for a professional financial service and they put everywhere in the specific location, in a specific location, I'm not even gonna go there. So, all right, so we are in Charlotte, so we're gonna do Charlotte. Make sure it's area specific. I honestly cannot remember my area code when I lived in Charlotte. It's a little bit embarrassing, but I'm gonna show y'all a nugget with that, okay? Because I feel nice tonight. All right, let's copy this real quick. And remember, I posted it in the chat. If y'all got questions about this, because I'm moving fast, put it in the chat and we'll answer it at the end. I'm gonna try to go a little bit faster with this. All right, so now that I've got these two things in here, Craigslist mail relay, make sure that you're on that. I'll show you your email address. You just can also contact me by phone and by text. You can uncheck phone, always have text on there. So I'm gonna put my number in. Oops, that's not my number, 828-424. That's me, 424-3648. Contact name. All right, so y'all can put like the credit person or whatever if you really don't want to put your name in there. But, you know, I'll give y'all a hint. It's probably going to be beneficial from start to finish if your name does not change in the point in time that you're talking to somebody. So, you know, you fake it, you're going to just understand you may have to pay for it in the end when that person calls you names or whatever. Do not put anything in your location. Do not click OK for others to contact you, or you are going to get this wrong kind of stuff. All right, so, whoops. All right, I got to get a postal code. I'm going to show you all this real quick. Postal codes. We're in Charlotte. I'm going to show y'all a really cool website. If you do not have it, it is called City Data. So I'm not going to go deep into this, okay, at all. All right, here's all the area codes for Charlotte, which is cool. I'm going to show y'all one thing and one thing only. You can search anything that you want to in here, okay? Like you can, if y'all catch my drift on this, you can really get specific on exactly who you want to target. All right, so, but for this scenario, we're going to do population. All right, so we zoom in. Where's the most density? It's going to be the darkest area, so y'all can kind of see where you might have the most people. Another thing that's important for you to know that even if you post in any area code, you know, you're going to be able to, anybody in or around Charlotte's going to see it, but it's good to kind of focus on one area code. I lived up here, guys, in the 28216, so I'm actually going to use mine from way back. 28216. All right, so we got that in. We're going to go to the next page. All right, so it doesn't really matter where this is either. It's just going to show it there. Don't get caught up on that. Continue. Now we are going to add our pictures. Oops, that is stuff that y'all, my real estate stuff. All right, so okay, here's Craigslist picture number 1. And let me get some proof pictures. All right. And I got all kinds of stuff in here. All right, you can always add more later. So I don't see this other one right now. So let's just use these two. Featured image. And again, we've got images that you can use that aren't me, or you can find them very easily on Google. All right, so let's double check everything. So we've got, you know, you can quickly increase your credit score today. Proof inside. There's proof. There's a little header picture. Here's everything else. Make sure your phone number is right, not any of our phone numbers. When you click publish, it's going to tell you, understand you got to pay $5. Continue posting. All right, so here's the part that I'm not going to show you, obviously, because I love you guys, but you're not getting my credit card information. So what you would do at this point in time is you're going to fill out all of this. You're going to click purchase. And then if y'all posted on Craigslist before, it is going to send you an email. And I'll help you guys out with this part too. So robot at Craigslist. I don't know if this, that don't even sound like it's right. Okay. All right. So here's from Monday. It pulls up. Okay. So after you submit your information, right, it's going to send you this to edit, delete, or repost, blah, blah, blah. You want to click here. When you click on this, it's going to activate your ad. It's going to tell you that. And then it's going to take you to a page where, if it ever pulls up, yeah, it's going to essentially show you it's green, it's live, everything's good. You know, there it is, and there's everything there. Always make sure it's right. You know, you're paying $5 for this thing, so if you got the wrong number or whatever, it's going to completely defeat the purpose. And then, of course, you know, Keith went over the text, what you do whenever they reply to you, and all that stuff. And then, of course, you want to send them to, and this is actually one of our lead capture pages right here. You know, you want to capture that email. At the end of the day, you got to remember your people may not be buying now, or, you know, they may not be partnering with you now, or, you know, but some people will if they're ready now or they want to look at it some more or whatever. Give y'all another tip here. When somebody wants to do more research, you do understand that if you give them the information, then the research they're going to do is going to be your information. And it may take them a week or two or a month or whatever, but they're going to come back to the place where they got that information from you and they're going to sign up with you. So keep that in mind. So that's real quick how to post it. I don't know if Keith's back with us or not. Have y'all asked any questions or is there anything that y'all want answered? You know, let me know or let us know and, you know, we'll bring you on and talk about it. So if anyone wants to talk about it, let us know. Back, Keith.
Yeah, I'm back. Could you stop sharing your screen so you can bring you on? We can conclude this awesome training, man. Way to go, man. That's why I knew I needed you on, so you could bust the end out like that. So thank you. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can now, man. My
Can you hear me?
Bluetooth went out. Yes.
Hello? Can you hear me, John?
Keith, yes.
All right, great. Can you stop sharing? All right, can you stop sharing your screen, please?
Yes.
All right, yeah, thank you, man. I know I'm dark. Yeah, I do appreciate that, John, man. You did an awesome job, man. You know what I'm
You as
saying?
well.
You created the training for us, so I might as well allow you to explain how everything goes. My yeah, basically my whole thing is it's one thing to generate Craigslist leads. It's another thing to understand how to capture them and what you need to capture them. And even after you capture them, what we need to help them seek the information that they're looking for. So hopefully, you learned some valuable, information by watching this training. John, before I conclude, is there anything else? Before I ask you, John, I do see still a couple people on the panel. Is there any questions? Unmute if you could just share which if you learned anything at all from this training. I would definitely appreciate it. Um, we didn't charge you for this training, so at least you could give us your review. Jesse, anything?
Jesse commented
Going
that
once,
he had a question.
going twice. Wow, it's a hard crowd. Okay. Wow. Thank you, Jesse. Sean, going once. Anything? Any nuggets? Did you get any value from this training? I think they everybody just left and just let us go and do what they did. They didn't even watch it. But John, is there anything else you would like to say in the chat?
Um, no, I
John,
just
anything you want to say before we get out of here?
so everybody. I hope really takes this training and does great things with it. Y'all start it some kind of way. Just get started. I'm telling you, I know it's $5, but it is worth every penny. I was nervous the first time I did it, and it's a new way. Okay, it's a new old way. So everybody knows how to do this or knows that it's an idea, but they don't know how. If that makes sense. And we just gave you the literal how to post on Craigslist. So please don't take it for granted. We, like I said, or like he said, we did give this away for free. This is some intensive value for free. So, and I know we'd appreciate. We'll start a running thread in the group. Those of y'all who do decide to make the smart move and do this training, post your results. Let us know, or at least reach out and just be like, hey, I got this many leads. I don't know what to
Yeah.
do, whatever. And another tip, last tip there, don't do more than like two or three at a time, or you're going to have to sit down on your butt and just have to deal with this all day, which is a good thing. But I know that most of us work jobs, and if you miss these people, if y'all know about the 5 minute rule, it's a big real estate thing. If you miss that text and it goes 5 minutes before you say anything to them, there's a good chance that they're just going to forget about it. So give them something to stew on. We'll go a little bit more in depth at another time on kind of some techniques of how to really get them hooked in. But I hope y'all enjoy it. Oh, oh, I see a question. Um, okay, so Sean,
Yeah, I answered Jesse's last one. He asked, how long does the ad runs?
okay, so 30 days,
How
right?
long does the ad run for $5? And that's 30 days.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
All right, and Sean, all right, so Sean, how often
All
should we
right.
post?
Any more questions? Let me check and see. Um, I would say I post. Everyone is different. The strategy I'm using, I'm posting maybe two ads every 2 to 3 days in different locations. That's the strategy that I'm testing. What about you, John?
Yeah, I'm doing about
And
yeah two to
Jesse, is
three.
it I like these.
Jesse, you would
Yeah,
ask
thank
that.
you. Jesse, do you recommend picking lower income neighborhoods? Uh, I know, right? And I would say I don't recommend it. I believe they need help as well. I wouldn't discriminate, but everyone. Just remember, um, we need to figure out what type of individuals we want to do business with. You know, so if that's one of your target markets and that's the market you want to target, feel free. All right. I hope that answers your question. Gotcha. Another thing, ladies and gentlemen, again, this is just one strategy of tons and millions of strategies of how to generate leads. So, this is just one strategy. Stay consistent with it. Don't try to post one ad on Craigslist and let it go. Honestly, give it a 30-day run of posting ads and following up. It takes time to build consistency to see if your ads is being seen by the right amount of people. With that being said, listen, it's been about, I don't know, a little bit under an hour, so we're doing good. We're going to have another Sunday night Sunday night training next week, where we're just going to continue to. Our goal is me and John's, Jesse's, and AJ's goal is to help everyone, as many people as possible, hit EVP, and that's two people, ladies and gentlemen. So if you continue to come to these free trainings and implement these strategies, it will give you the best opportunity to reach your goals. If you don't have a marketing system or a system in place, please get back in contact with someone that invited you to the Leverage Your Income team and ask them for help about getting you the right marketing system. All right. With that being said, my name is Keith L. Jones, aka the Coach. I salute you, and I'm going